Hello and welcome to the Madhouse here tonight on this Friday. Oh, I almost said February. March 7th, 2014. Hey everybody, happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Happy birthday to my brother Paco.
Happy birthday, Paco. How's it going?
It's good. Another Friday, another weekend at the Madhouse.
That's right.
Soluri, no guts, no glory hour.
No guts, no glory. So how you doing today? Good?
I'm doing good.
Good. I'm very excited for today's show.
I know.
And you know why.
Yes, I heard them warm up. It was amazing.
They're really good. Yeah, we'll tell you who. But first, not to take away from anybody else that's on the couch or on the set here with us tonight, but my sister is here. My sister, my older sister. Oh. My sister Carol. So I'm really, really excited. So without further ado, because we have a lot to talk about and we have a lot of people here in the Madhouse.
My sister-in-law's here.
Your sister-in-law?
My big sister-in-law.
That's
my older sister-in-law.
Oh, God.
I love it at that.
Anyway, it is my sister Carol Spallone Smith.
A.K.A. Honey.
A.K.A. I'm just telling everybody now, we grew up calling her Honey. So whether or not she knew I was going to say this tonight, too bad. She's Honey. That's who she is to all of us, friends, family. But in the theater world, she's Carol Ann Spallone Smith. So anyway, without further ado, I must welcome my sister Carol. Hi, Carol.
Hi.
Honey, how are you?
Hi, I'm good.
Okay, and then I want to introduce, but I'm going to bring my cards out because last names. We have Lisa Landry next to my sister. Hi, Lisa. How are you? We have Bobby Kelly.
Hi.
Hi, Bobby. And we also have Karen Mosman.
Yep. Hi.
Right, and then we have Debbie.
Hi.
Hold on, I got to get the whole. Hold on. It's Debbie Cassio-Plesia.
Yes.
And her husband, to your right, Ted Plesia. Nice to see you.
Hi, how are you?
And we have Mark Levinson. Hi, Mark. How are you?
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Madhouse.
Thanks
for having
How
are you?
It's really cool.
You didn't know what you were getting into when you came, right?
Not at all.
This is
No.
a full house. And you have to have an inclination when you know you're coming to the Madhouse. Anything can happen. It's live TV, so really anything can and does happen for the most part. But I want to start off by saying they are from the South Shore Theater Experience. My sister and the the three ladies to her right, actually, are all part of a production that we're here to promote tonight called Bikinis. I'm going to let them tell you more exactly what that is. After the commercial break, they will be out in bikinis, so you have to make sure you stay tuned.
We are?
The show. You don't want people
I might
to
even
stay
come out
tuned
in
in.
bikini. Oh, wait, before we go any further,
Yeah.
I just want to say hello to my little niece, who's in the green room, Lana.
Hi,
Love
Lana.
you. Mwah.
Hi, Lana. But, real quick, we usually don't go to pictures this quick. But in the control room, I think we have a bikini picture. Do we not? Do we?
You guys can
Yeah,
look
there's the
at
girls. There's the girls in their bikinis. There you have it. Those are the bikinis.
Wow, you girls bikini very well.
Indeed. So everybody needs to come out and see the show. I'm going to actually start off with Debbie, who's the director.
Yes.
Ted, who's the producer. Okay, I want you to give us a little insight about this show in particular, and we'll talk about the theater as well.
Well, with our theater company, we try to do new things that haven't been done before on Long Island. And we were approached by a friend of ours, Nancy Rosati. She's the office manager at Miracola 2 Productions. And she had said, I have this fabulous, fabulous musical. I really think you should try it. I think you should do this. I said, oh, well, all right, let's see it. And so she sent me over some perusals. I said, yeah, this is going to be really, really good. I said, I think we're going to do this. So, and that's how it just started.
That's how you got this one.
Yeah, that's how we got this one. We
It's
tried
the
it.
Long Island premiere, which is
Okay.
really nice.
Yeah. And it's briefly, if you can give us a quick synopsis.
It's about four women who are now older. It's the turn of, it's like
Yeah,
the
how
new
do you use
millennium.
that word?
It's the new
Older.
millennium.
Oh.
It's the new millennium. It's going into the year 2000.
Right.
And these four women wore the bikinis in the 60s.
Awesome.
And they're coming back to try to have a fundraiser to raise money to save the Sandy Shores Beach Resort.
Okay.
So that's the premise of it, and they come together to do this
That's
concert,
great.
and they sing all their old
the
songs.
music in it is great.
I was
Oh,
just going to
it's
say.
fabulous.
It was bringing me back. I was
Yeah.
like, oh
Well,
my
that's the
God.
whole idea of
Songs I
this.
grew up
Yeah.
Out of
Yeah,
the
that's the whole
60s.
idea is that this
Born.
this whole show, when people come to see it, it brings back memories.
Oh, it definitely
and that's
took- it
it.
took
With
me
the
back. I
60s,
heard
early
one number and I was
70s,
like,
you know.
wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
And when is it opening? Where is it opening?
The location.
Yeah, it opens on March 22nd, 21st?
21st.
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 Friday,
Right,
March
right.
21st, at the South Shore Theater Experience, which is at 350 Higby Lane in West Islip.
Okay.
It's actually part of the Divine Rhythms Creative Arts Center, which they came to us and asked us if we'd come in with them. They're a dance studio, and they have an art studio, and we're the theater company in this creative arts center.
It's
So,
a great place. We've been to
Yes.
a few of the
Yes.
shows there to see my sister, of course. And it's a nice little building. It's clean. It's really a great place to have a theater.
Oh, yeah, it's wonderful.
Unsuspectingly, you wouldn't really think.
And it's inexpensive. It's a great night for
They
entertainment.
have a nice
Well, that's what
cafeteria.
we try to
Yeah.
do. We
too,
try to
so-
keep it affordable because
Yeah.
everything is just so expensive.
It's
these
great.
days.
So I
So
urge
it does.
I urge all you to go out and see this. It's a great show and you'll enjoy it.
Now, to access tickets, because people are watching tonight, we're going to promo it until, and through the
Yeah.
opening and stuff. If people want to go online to get tickets, that's doable,
They can
right?
go on www.southshoretheater.com, and theater
Okay.
spelled R-E, not E-R.
Okay, right.
And they can go on there, and there's links there that will take them to go buy tickets.
Great.
Okay?
Yeah.
So while we're speaking to the two of you, when did you both get started? And like, how old are you? I know my sister and I, and we'll get into that in a moment, since we came out of the womb, I think we
Yeah.
had a very talented father, and it began as soon
Yes,
as
he
we
was.
could breathe, But in your case,
Uh,
where did it begin?
I was acting in my house since I'm like this big. But once I got into college, I started auditioning for shows. As a matter of fact, I did the first musical ever done at Theater 3, which
Did
was Anything
you?
Goes,
Theater
like
3, okay.
well
Love
over 30
Theater
years
3.
ago. So I've been doing.
So you must have been like 1 or 2 years old.
I was, and I'm glad you brought that up. I was the baby they carried on the ship.
Okay.
So,
It makes
yeah.
sense now.
Yeah, see, I know. But yeah, I've been through all the owners at Airport Playhouse until they closed.
Wow.
You know,
Airport
I
Playhouse,
worked
yeah, I
with,
remember them.
yeah, I've worked with every single one of the owners there, and I'm friends with all of them now. And we got together doing murder mystery dinners.
Okay.
Dinner
You
theater.
know, yeah.
that's it.
Okay.
And
So
we were in
Ted-
one of the first companies on Long Island that did murder mysteries, and
It
that's how we
was
got
the
together.
first company.
And then we started doing some other things. And I didn't start out as young as Debbie did. I was older, and I said, you know what, acting, which turns out, I guess it's true. I said, let me try to learn how to act, and great way to meet girls. So I figured this is good. So I took a class at Nassau Community College for acting. no girls in it.
Little guy.
Really?
Because everybody had the same idea. Go ahead.
Yeah. then the instructor, she said, well, you know, you have a little talent. Why don't you come back and take another class? I took another class, loaded with girls. I was like, okay, now we're in the right direction. And it worked. And eventually I met Debbie, so it did work out.
That's a hit every time.
It's really no question
But
about it.
and then actually, growing up, I'm a magician and an illusionist, and I used to do magic in wine and cheese places. I did,
Oh,
you
I
know,
remember when they were.
remember when they were around? They were just
Yeah.
Because I
amazing.
heard Debbie in the green room telling you, I wish you would just disappear.
Yeah,
I kind of figured you were a magician.
that's
he
the
keeps
most
trying to
asked
make me
question that I get of husbands. Can you make my wife disappear? You know? But I still do the magic, but starting with the Murder Mysteries was the first company that I actually started doing acting with. And then we started working at, Debbie was at Arena Theater in
And
Farmingdale.
brought
And
him in there.
so we started, and we've been
Yeah.
doing stuff.
Fantastic, and now
shows
you're-
Arena,
since.
that was the one in Farmingdale?
Yeah, right on
Yeah.
109 across
Yeah.
from the airport, yes.
Yeah, with Fred DeFay.
Great. Well, I wish you continued success.
Oh,
Like I said,
thanks.
we've been to a few of the shows. They're definitely wonderful, very entertaining, and we will be at all of them. We
Oh,
support you
thank you.
Yeah,
wholeheartedly.
Good.
Thank you.
And we
thank
will
you.
promote it because they're great. They're great
Thanks.
shows.
But I
Well, we
just-
try to do original pieces too.
Right.
One of the pieces you came to see was an original piece written by our playwright in residence, Chris Hackert. You know, who's actually at the theater right now
Which one was
doing the
that?
show.
Ready or
The
Not.
Ready or Not.
The Ready or
Oh
Not
my
stuff.
Yeah,
God.
That
yeah.
was
Oh,
right.
great.
That was-
So funny. So
Is that
funny.
one coming out again?
What were you were just going to say
I was
something?
just going to say, they also give back to the community in big ways. They're good with, you know, helping people out, and so,
Yeah, they're
you
good
know, that's
people.
another reason to
Yes.
support them, you know,
Yeah,
because they're
come
good
on
people.
out, man.
And
Help support.
Right.
Yeah.
And I,
Let
oh,
me
I'm sorry.
let me just get back to that one. Ready or Not? That thing. Let me tell you something.
We want you to bring that back again.
Yeah,
That wasn't
But
out
we
long
will
enough.
definitely try.
I'll tell you what. When you bring that back, I will promote that like there's no. And you better get a bigger place. Because I
great.
told my family,
Everybody.
everybody, that I laughed
It was funny.
for that show more than I've ever laughed at a comedy, at
That was
a
ama- it was
movie,
great.
anything. I was hysterical.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was great.
Chris writes very funny pieces, and we
Oh, it
do
was hysterical.
every summer. We do a one-act festival where we encourage people to write a one-act, and we have a different theme every summer. And we usually donate the proceeds from those shows to different charities. One of our bigger charities that we like to donate to, that's a homegrown Long Island charity, is Strength for Life.
Awesome.
You know,
Great. Oh,
and
that's
so we
great.
donate money to them
Yeah.
every year. You know, as part of our one-act festival.
Great.
So
Great.
Every
yeah.
once in a while, I make my sister-in-law go, "No, please don't."
Well, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna open up with my sister because she's my sister, and I can do that.
No crying.
So, no crying. But we had a very talented father, and neither one of us is gonna cry, but Daniel Spallone, who was a big band singer his entire life and also did theater, and was he not amazing?
Oh, he was
And
amazing.
everybody that knew our dad knows he was amazing. A voice, you know what? There was Frank Sinatra, Tony Bennett, Daniel Spallone should have been in that lineup because that's who he was. But so we got our talent from there. I don't know if my sister remembers, but we used to jump on the bed when we were really little, and we had, because we were always on, you know, the Nancy and Clancy
Clancy
show.
Fancy.
The Nancy and Clancy
I think,
Fancy show.
I think we might have a picture of you guys when you were younger, Janine.
Do we? Okay.
I think we can pull up a picture of.
Oh, there we are. That's me in the front, of course, not camera shy whatsoever.
And I think
Never
I
changed.
think there's another one that you guys did when you were little too. It was also.
Oh,
I
on
think,
the
I think
beach.
you did your own bikini thing.
Oh, that's my sister and I on the beach.
There it is.
That's because you've never seen it.
She's-
It didn't exist.
My
until-
sister-in-law is saying she's
It's
never
Vinny.
seen it before because it's facing a hole. And,
But it's
and you guys
adorable.
are 4 years old with your faces today.
Yeah, very true. But we had the Nancy and Clancy Fancy show,
Yep.
and we always entertained at
The
home.
hairbrush for the microphone. Like
Always,
the
always,
kids used
always
to do.
entertained, and I mean, so music was in our house 24/7. Matter of fact, Mom, I know you're going to be watching. If you're not already, you're going to be watching in a little while. When she's 87 almost, so my nephew has to show her how to get online. But
Hi, Anthony.
I forgot what I was just going to say. I forgot where I was going with that.
Something about mom.
Yeah, I don't remember. But anyway.
Music was in the house.
Oh, my mother was a music widow, because if my dad wasn't at the theater or wasn't on stage with the big band, he had his earphones on that we could hear from upstairs. We had a bedroom up in the Cape. And my mother was a music widow, so that's where we got it from. My brother has no musical talent, but he's a great athlete. But So anyway, this show Bikinis that you're in, we heard you guys warm up. Your voices blend beautifully. It came together in what? If you guys have been rehearsing for how long?
Since January, the end of January?
Yeah, sporadically since the end of January. And I have to say, this pairing of all these people, totally Mark.
Really?
Totally
Oh,
Mark.
so you-
We had people come down and audition. We had equity people that wanted to come down and audition for this particular show. And I said, I'm leaving the casting up to you. You hear who you want. And he put
Good
this
job.
group
He did a
together.
wonderful
he did a
job.
Good
fabulous
job. You have a great ear.
Fabulous
Yeah.
job.
And the funny thing is, you're going, okay, we're going to do this. They're ready. We're ready. They're going, we're not ready. We're ready. They're ready. We're not ready. We're ready.
Right, right.
So,
So I want
they're
you-
ready. They're ready. I
They're
heard.
ready.
You've done so much, and this is your time to shine. So I want you to tell everybody your career thus far, all the things you've done, all the parts you've had. Remember, I think the
When did
first
you
one-
start? When was your first play?
Right, The Sound of Music.
Actually, I was in a fashion show when when our dad worked for the Federal Reserve Bank. That was my first time ever, like in front of people. I think I was 2 years old. We still lived in Astoria back then, and I had a parade down the aisle. And I remember at the end of it, they gave me a doll because I was a little thing, and I just to get in front of people. So that was probably my first time in front of people, but that wasn't really a show.
Right.
And I guess my first show was in first grade. Bauer School in Lindenhurst. I was Queen of the Maypole.
That's great.
And then,
I don't
and
know
then,
that one.
and then I sang Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious for the Little Miss Bauer contest, which accumulated into Little Miss Lindenhurst.
Right.
I won Little Miss Bauer that year, and then after that, I didn't start till
Wow,
maybe
we have
about
two former
11 or
Little Miss
12. Did a
Little
bunch
Miss
of shows.
Bowers.
Did a bunch of shows, like started about 11 or 12 years old with my dad, and then I kind of did the theater group, James Street Players, and then I kind of stopped doing stuff for a while because I was a jock in high school, so I was involved in my sports.
Yeah.
And then my senior year in high school, I decided to try out for the musical, and I got the lead. I never did a show in high school. We did The Sound of Music, and I got
cried. I was so proud
And,
of you. She was
and then ever
amazing.
since
And then
then,
from there,
I've
yeah.
just been doing.
The Sound of
shows pretty
Music
much.
was the. Oh, that's
Yeah,
great.
she was
Yeah.
amazing. And then parts
My daughter
such as-
Vanessa used to watch that, like, every 2 hours. She'd start it again and start it again. I could just leave her in front of the TV with that, keep playing.
So you did parts such as Evita.
Marie in
Uh,
West Side Story,
right.
Sarah Brown in Guys and Dolls. I did a two-person show which was written by the same people that wrote the Bikinis, Pete and Keely. I was Keely. That was a fun show. It was fun to do original stuff. And then I've done a bunch of straight plays and comedies with Debbie. I've done The Odd Couple, as far as like some straight plays. I was Flo in this female odd couple. And we just did Steel Magnolias. I was
Yeah, that was
Weezer.
great.
Yes, that
We
was
saw
great.
That
Other
was
than,
great.
but otherwise, mostly musicals. But I'm getting more into dramas and comedies now. But
Yeah, well, you were great in the last one, which was a comedy. We're going to take a quick commercial break.
We're getting this, son?
Yeah, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and then I want to come back. Well, do we want to come back and?
Well, come back and talk.
We're going to come back and talk after the commercial break, and then the good stuff, the entertainment. So stay with us. We're going to take a quick commercial. We'll be right back.
Be right back.
Thanks.
YesWeCare.net is a 501c3 charity that provides help to veterans and their families. Please visit YesWeCare.net and donate in any way you can by purchasing our beautiful frame prints or relaxation CDs and DVDs, even smooth jazz CDs. YesWeCare.net. Remember, our troops are on their way home. They need all the support they can get. YesWeCare.net.
Hi, my name is Dr. Tom Dow. We have a multidiscipline practice in Melville and Ronkonkoma, New York, and we treat patients with many, many different conditions, from newborns through geriatric patients with numerous different techniques. There's a technique and a type of treatment for every class of patient we have them all here. Here's my son Thomas, also a doctor of chiropractic, working on one of our patients' cervical spine. This patient has had chronic neck pain for many, many, many years, has been to a multitude of different practitioners with little or no response. And with our specialized techniques, she has improved tremendously and continues to improve on a daily basis. We have two practices, one in Melville and one in Ronkonkoma, New York. We are a multidiscipline chiropractic office. What that means is we have chiropractors, massage therapists, acupuncturists, psychologists, all working as a team and a network of outside professionals such as orthopedists and neurologists that we work hand in hand with to help determine what your injuries are and the best way to treat your injuries. I have the great pleasure of having my son in practice with me. We work hand in hand, father and son, to give our patients the best care possible, and a staff which is loving, caring, and you'll never have to wait at all in our office for service. Many times patients come into our office and they have what's called a soft tissue injury. Soft tissue injuries are like scars inside your body. If you've ever been cut on the outside of your body, you get a scar. The same thing happens inside of your body to your muscles and ligaments. So our job is to determine where those are, stretch the muscles, adjust the vertebra back into their correct position, and then refortify the normal structure with exercise. That's what we do best, and I hope someday you'll come see us at one of our two offices. Thank you.
My name is Dr. Robert Brevard. I'm here for Multi-Medicine in Westbury, New York. We're located at 1065 Old Country Road, Suite 214. Been here for about 15 years. The practice has medical doctors, physical therapists, chiropractors, acupuncturists. We also do pain management, and we have orthopedists on staff. Here at Advanced Multi-Medicine Rehabilitation, we've got physical therapists on staff who treat an array of conditions, from neck pain to back pain, shoulder pain. We treat carpal tunnel. We treat a lot of car accident patients, slip and falls. We treat patients with knee injuries, with ankle injuries. We have state-of-the-art equipment. We've been here for over 15 years. Vast array of diagnostic testing, from x-rays to EMGs. What is an EMG? It's a diagnostic test that allows a doctor to determine where the pinched nerve is. Cora is a physical therapist at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. She's working on Stephanie, who was involved recently in an automobile accident. Stephanie has tight thoracic and cervical musculature, and Cora is doing some myofascial release work and some therapeutic stretching, doing it to help her with her pain. Vicky is also a patient here at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. Vicky is now working her leg muscles, specifically her quadricep muscles, trying to strengthen them after an injury she sustained. Find yourself in need of any type of physical therapy, please don't hesitate to call Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation, located in Westbury, New York, in Suite 214. Phone number is 516-334-7000, or find us on our website at advancedmultimedicine.com.
And we're back.
We're back. So since we're here to promote the show Bikinis, I just have a little tidbit of information. Do you know when the bikini actually came about and how it came about?
No, but I'm glad it did.
Okay, well,
I love that
actually,
guy.
it goes back to ancient Rome in women that used to have athletic competition way, way, way back in the day wore like a bikini type outfit when they did their competitive sports, whatever. But it wasn't like the bikini we know now that goes up the crack of your butt, and all that kind of stuff. It was the big, big, full thing. But the actual guy that invented the bikini, the real bikini,
Seymour Heine.
was was Louis Raoud. And listen to this, he was from France, obviously. He was an auto engineer / fashion designer. And he came out, right? Like, really? Are you kidding? And he came out with the first bikini, appropriate time, July, of course.
And sports
July
bra?
5th, 1946. And then the pinups, Ava Gardner, and actresses started to wear it. It was a big social faux pas, though. A lot of people were against it in the churches and everything. But look where it is now. Those people are probably rolling in their graves. But anyway, that was the tidbit.
I used to have the Farrah Fawcett one in my
Right.
room.
Okay, so now I want to go to our next bikini.
She made me take it down last year.
Lisa Landry.
Hi.
Hi, where did you get your start? Where are you from?
Oh, let's see. I grew up in New Jersey, actually.
Okay.
A Jersey
and-
girl, huh?
Jersey girl.
And
The shore?
was down, no, not down by the shore. And
You know
actually
Snooki?
no,
Oh, okay.
no, I do not. I'm sorry.
Had to ask.
No question. And I actually got my start singing in church. Actually, I played the guitar at the time, acoustic guitar. Started singing in church and kind of went from there. Started doing like wedding ceremonies and things like that, as people would start to hear what I sounded like. And then from that point, I went right about 17 years old, went into doing club dates and weddings and things like that. And that's really where I started. And kind of just.
Some of the best
That-
voices in the world.
So
came
did you sing
from
with
church.
bands?
So,
With
oh
a
yes,
band?
all the
That's-
time. That's kind of like where my heart is. I mean, I've only been doing the musical theater, I would think, since 2008, maybe. I
You had
never
the
really
bug
got
and-
into theater. No, I think a friend of mine wanted to go audition, and I was scared. She didn't want to go. And I was like, oh, come on, it's just an audition. Let's just go. And I went, and it was fun, and I met such great people, everybody here on this couch, plus additional people that were just so awesome. And I liked it.
It becomes like
Stage.
family. It becomes
a
a second family.
family.
It really does.
And
Yeah.
brought my kids into it as well. My daughter has done shows with Debbie as well. My son has done stage crew and things like that for James Street. And I think it helps get them understanding everybody working together to present a product.
Team effort to come
A
together
team
and have
effort.
one.
And they know that it's
common interest,
responsibility and it's just a lot of fun.
I want to come down and audition.
Yeah.
I want
I-
to.
Come on
Absolutely.
I just said he needs to come down and
You know what?
We
He's going
need men.
to. He's
We always
I
like
love
men.
it. I love it.
yeah,
I just
now.
can't sing.
so he can't sing, but
You got to
he's
dump
funny.
me for singing,
But he's funny.
But singing makes me happy. That's what I love
Oh, I
to do.
hear
So
you.
with the
And,
band thing was.
Oh, I love it. If it was a band showed up, I'd leave now.
Yeah, I hear you on that.
After the show. Sorry.
That's that's Janet. She leads sings in
I love
bands,
being on
too.
the stage. I love the crowd, and I love my rock and roll. And everybody who knows me knows that, and I love it.
Yeah.
Well, your voice, you guys all sound amazing. I can't
Thank
wait
you.
till we can,
It's
get
a
you
lot
up
of
there
fun.
to do your thing.
We
Yeah,
all-
definitely.
Yeah, we're all doing pretty good.
Great.
About another 10
Great.
minutes, we'll get you up there.
And now we have Bobby Kelly, who's playing the part of Bobby Kelly, who doesn't want to play the part of Bobby Kelly. But it's too bad. So, Bobby Kelly.
Wait.
Hi.
In Bikini, there's Bobby Kelly?
Bobby Kelly right now.
Right now. She's Bobby Kelly, but she doesn't want to be Bobby Kelly. You know what I find to be funny? So many people in the theater, well, not so many. I mean, obviously people that you see, on TV and everything, obviously they're not shy. But you're a little shy. You could go on stage and be anybody else. But when I said, we're going to talk, when we come back after the commercial break, and you were like, no. But if I asked you to get up and sing for the rest of the night,
She'd
or
say,
do some
"No, no,
dialogue, you would do it.
Or if you have to make believe you're someone else, no problem.
Well, that's actually, I was saying the story of how I got through my very first CSE, because I'm a teacher, special ed teacher.
Oh, great.
Okay.
And my very first CSE ever, I walked in and I had no experience with it. So I just told myself in my head, as nervous as I was, I said, I am an actress playing the part of a teacher doing a CSE.
Nice.
And
Where
then
do
I
you
was
teach?
calm as anything, and I got through it like that, and everybody was so impressed, and I'm just like, wow, this is great.
Where do you teach?
I teach for BOCES, West Hampton Beach.
Wow, great. And where do you live?
Right now I live in Sayville,
Okay.
but I grew up in Lindenhurst. I'm another alumni.
Yay, Lindy. Shout out to Lindy. I forgot to ask you where you're from. Well, Jersey,
yeah,
but
Jersey.
now.
Jersey, now in Lindenhurst.
Oh my God, wow. It's the whole home crew. And
Lindy in the house.
so you've been teaching, and how did you get into theater and or music?
Well, my very first play was at Bauer. I played Mother Abbess in The Sound of Music in my 5th grade play
okay.
with Mrs. Wiener.
Oh, Mrs. Wiener. I remember Mrs. Wiener, yes. I had her in 5th grade, but okay.
So did I. But I had a canopy bed when I was growing up, so I used to take the knob off the top and sing into like my microphone.
Right.
I had stopped I did acting through high school, and then I stopped for a while, and then accidentally came across the James Street Players, and that's how I met everybody here and branched out to Debbie's group. But then for a while, I also tried my hand in the city, and I did some extra work, some background work on
Wow.
TV shows, movies. I was featured in a commercial. So.
And how did you like that? That's gotta
Loved
be-
it.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Yeah. And can you continue to do that, or it's just not the time in your life?
It's
right
not
now?
the time right now because I'm trying to focus
That
more on the
mic, could you
teaching.
talk a
Oh,
little louder?
sorry.
There you go.
Hi.
You sing loud, but you talk.
So yeah, I'm just focusing more on the teaching at this point. So I'm doing the community, and I'm just so blessed to have Debbie. I was in her Long Island premiere of The Sting.
Oh,
And
we didn't see
That was
one. I'm
great.
sorry we didn't see that.
Yeah.
Debbie's a
wonderful.
doll, isn't
I
she?
know, right?
Don't you just love her?
I've done dating catastrophes for Debbie,
Yeah.
and yeah.
So you do
Just
straight
that.
plays as well? I mean,
Oh,
I know
yeah.
you do musicals. So you do straight plays comedy?
Yes.
Also, well, the Bikinis
Oh,
is a
Oh, she
comedy,
was just
right?
wonderful in our Christmas show, It's a Wonderful Life.
Yes.
We just did the musical version.
I played Cousin Tilly.
She was wonderful.
Oh, with James Street.
Yeah,
No,
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 with
South
Debbie's
Shore.
South Shore Theater.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I see
But
that one.
at James Street, talking about comedy, I played Norma Cassidy and Victor Victoria.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Yeah,
Great. Wow.
Yeah,
Well, that's
she's good.
fantastic. So you,
fabulous.
everybody
Very
on the couch is multi-talented. It's a great room tonight. Definitely. Well,
Good room.
welcome
Good
welcome
room.
to the
Thank you.
Madhouse. Yeah.
Thank you.
And next we have, I need my card. We have Karen Mosman. Hi, Karen.
Hi
How are
there.
you?
Good.
And you
Thanks
are
for
from-
having us.
Oh, thanks for being here.
I'm originally from Freeport.
Okay.
I live in West Babylon, close to Lindenhurst, but not quite. Yeah,
That's how we met.
yes. I've always sang and dance. I started out really dancing, dance classes and tap ballet, since I'm like 5, and then was always singing, and I was the rocker too, like Lisa, singing Pat Benatar with my hairbrush.
The hairbrushes.
You know
I mean,
what?
I
I think they should make a hairbrush microphone.
Yes, I know.
Everybody who's ever sang started off
I
with a
know.
That
They
is-
should.
I know, right?
Right?
Really,
Wouldn't that be
Well,
Yeah,
mine
that's
looked
funny.
more like a microphone. It was the top to the canopy
Yeah,
bed,
that's true.
so.
Oddball.
Yeah, see, Karen's good. You started talking, she went like that.
I'm backing you up. I'm backing you up.
Right? Sign her up. She's
Back
gonna
to
have a
team.
job here too.
And how did you get started?
Well, I did a lot of theater in high school, and then I wanted to be an actress. I didn't know what I wanted to do, sing, dance, or go into recording. So I was a theater major in college, and then doing the whole audition thing, back and forth to the city, eating, ramen noodles and dying. And I said, I'll give myself a certain amount of time and before I have to rethink things. And in one of my auditions in the city, there was a piano player who was accompanying the singers who auditioned, and he approached me and said, would you be interested in starting this duo and playing at different clubs, restaurants, da-da-da-da? And I said, yeah, sure, why not? I'm not doing anything anyway. So anyway, it just boomed. We were booked 6 nights a week and then doing weddings and all this stuff. Then I started auditioning for wedding bands, and then I played with, I was with Rick Mango orchestras for like 20 years.
Wow.
This singer.
Okay.
So
I've
we would
probably
do.
seen you.
We would do
Wedding.
5 weddings
They
a
were
weekend,
everywhere.
and I could never get involved in the plays, and I missed it because I couldn't commit to the weekends, and because I was always working every weekend.
Exactly, weddings, that was your thing.
And then finally, the DJs took over and everything kind of drizzled out. And then my daughter, who's was in a show with Miss Debbie at West Babylon Junior High, we got to talking, and I was like, oh, I miss doing theater. So anyway, that's how when I met Debbie, and she's like, oh, audition. There's community theater in James Street. So we met. I did a bunch of James Street stuff, and then I went to did Almost Maine with Debbie, which was really fun. And that's it. That's my story. Love it.
And you guys are
Come
gonna
back.
keep going into my dad. Really, I mean, not to sound morbid or anything, but till he was no longer with us, he was doing something.
Yep.
Singing, he was in all different shows. I mean, he kept on keeping on. So
He was doing the
it's kind-
shows with the seniors in the
Play
senior.
blues
That's
music,
that's
play
what you
blues
have
music
to
at
do.
home.
That's
Oh,
what
my
you have to
God.
do. You have
He
to
loved
love
the
what you do
technology.
and do what you love.
You know what? When you
know?
love it, it's
Yeah.
part of you, and when you're not doing it, you don't feel like the same person. You feel like part of your
Yes.
soul is
Yeah.
just
Yes.
you're
Really
not
miss
happy
it.
unless you're doing it.
Yeah.
You know what?
It's true.
Yeah, absolutely. And you mentioned before auditions and stuff. Auditioning is a tough thing. I mean, for anybody who's never done it, I mean, you're going to be let down. You're going to walk away saying, well, I definitely know I was the superior one. I mean, that happens to everybody.
It happens all
You
the
could be
time.
the best one at the audition. It's just how it goes. It's just that business, and then you're elated when you get the parts and everything. But it's a tough business.
And then
It's a tough
sometimes,
business of hard
who's that
knocks.
girl from 12 Years a Slave?
Oh,
First
Lupita,
role?
yeah, Lupita.
that was her first role.
Her first
I don't know
role,
if
she
anybody
was the
saw the movie.
Oscar.
Did
Yeah.
I see the
I didn't
movie?
see the movie.
She was amazing.
Yeah.
She was amazing. And she's a real
Yeah,
sweet
first
she
role,
seems
she wins
sweet,
the
yeah.
Oscar, best dressed, and she's on a roll.
do you top
She's
that?
like, help the Oscar, I won best dressed.
As it should be.
My daughter, when she was in Lyndhurst High School, she won best hair. And she says, that's better than most popular, Dad.
Yeah, well, definitely. From a woman's standpoint, yeah, I totally
Yes.
agree.
Like,
Yeah, I don't care how many friends I have. Give me good hair and I'm good. Definitely.
great.
But I just, we're going to take a commercial break in a minute because then we're going to set you girls up on the stage and we want everybody to see what you do. But my sister has 5 amazing kids and I'm not going to let the opportunity pass for you to look into the camera and say hello to all of them and give them a shout out.
Okay. Hello, my oldest Daniel.
And you could tell them a
soon
little
to be
bit.
dad, and his wife Valerie. She's due in a few weeks. So hi,
Nice.
my son Anthony. Hi, Aunt. And Brett and Kevin, who Brett's on his way home from West Virginia University right now as
The
we
twins,
speak.
the twins.
And Kevin's coming home tomorrow from Providence for spring break. Hi, and then of course my little darling princess Lana is in the green room. Hi, Lana. I love you. Love you all.
and
you
what about
guys.
your husband?
Oh, well, you said my kids. I love you too, right?
Like a
No, I
kid
was
too.
phoning in. I was phoning in. Yes, I had a mic. That's my boy. That's my buddy.
Mike puts up with me doing all these shows.
Yes.
Thank you, Mike.
Yeah, it takes a lot of patience,
Yeah.
right? I
Can
mean,
give
you
a
two do it.
shout-out to
Yes,
my
of course.
parents who are watching right now.
course.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Dad, Lisa.
Hi, Timmy. Hi, Talia. Hi, Tim.
Hi, Jim. Hi, Kaylin. Hi, Maximus. Hi, Grandma.
It's all about the shout outs. Very good. Thank you.
Well, we can go to a video because we wanted to show a video from that you brought, right?
Sure.
Okay.
Which one would
Which
you like
one?
to say?
Which one?
Which one would you like to say?
Whichever one you want. I know there's
Just
two.
We
call
of
it
them.
want to
out.
put up, it had to be you. That's the show that Ted and I hold dear to our hearts because
Okay.
it's a 2-person show that we
Okay.
do
Yeah.
together.
Oh, that's
Okay.
And it was
beautiful.
written by
Oh my
Renee
God.
Taylor and
And
Joseph
it had to
Bologna.
be you.
And it
Yeah,
has to be
and
you.
it had to be him. It's
Okay.
him.
Okay, roll the tape.
Roll it,
Beautiful.
Annie, roll it.
I count on you for a classy retort.
Oh, forgive me for saying something in front of someone who's so familiar with the ways of royalty. Daddy? 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 Who's that lurking behind the harpsichord? Where's this Arena? Where's my short little father? Look, Father, half-wits!
Daddy, come quick! Rasputin just bumped his head on the doorway, his fly opened up, and I'm paralyzed chicken! Please send the chicken!
It wasn't funny. I was trying to make it funny.
Okay.
And we're back.
Wow, that's fantastic. I love the
It doesn't have
fact.
to be you.
Yes,
Yeah.
I love the fact that you two do what you love together.
yes.
So this
We
way,
have a
when
great
you
time.
spend all your time because you're in the same place, and you have
And
that's
you
the only way
know,
you're
a lot of
gonna see
So do
people,
we.
a lot of
So do
people
we. We do what
don't
we
think
love
they
together.
say, "Oh,
That's
how can
good,
you
that's
spend so
good.
much time with him?" It's like I love hanging out with him.
Yeah, we have the best time. We have the
We
best
have the
time.
same interests.
Yeah.
I want to introduce Mark Levinson, who is the musical director of this phenomenal show. How are you tonight, Mark?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Now, you are a man of many talents. You play the keyboards, piano. What else? Do you, I know
By day, I'm a music teacher, actually.
Are you? Where do
Where?
you teach?
I teach at a private school in Old Westbury, but I actually met Debbie because I used to be a music teacher at West Babylon Junior High School, and I taught her
Fabulous.
kids and
Yeah.
How old are you? You talk kids? Wait
How-
a second.
do I-
No, you don't have to say it, but you're kidding me. You don't look like you would be old enough to teach.
Well,
I'm
no, the baby he taught, the
Okay.
16-year-old.
Okay, I'm like,
Couple
you
of
look
years
like you
ago.
just graduated college. How can you be, you know?
Thank you. I'm 31.
Me too.
All of us, in fact.
Look at you.
How did I do?
How did you get your start in music?
Really early. I mean, I grew up with a family. They didn't perform much, but they brought us to a lot of shows and theatrical experiences. Then, much to my dismay, they made me take piano lessons when I was 8, dragged me kicking and screaming.
Great job they did, though.
Well,
doing that.
because I was like, I would have to practice, and I don't want to practice. And thank God that I did, because now I do what I love every day.
Do you play any other instruments besides? I'm sure
when I
you
went to college, I thought I was going to be a band teacher, so they made me learn all the instruments. And I'm actually a French horn major, although
Wow.
I play piano every day, and I haven't played the French horn for like a year or so.
Wow. Well, what are you doing next Friday? Because I need a keyboard player to play 2 songs on the next show. But I'm guessing you're probably busy.
I am.
Okay. I was going to say we could talk after the show. But it's good to know you,
I have to
definitely.
play piano for my school, so
Oh,
Yeah.
Friday?
yeah.
Okay.
And you've been associated with them for a while now with the theater group. You do a
Well-
lot of the music for them?
It's my first show with.
With the company.
With the company.
I actually helped him out when he was the drama advisor at West Babylon Junior High School, and then also when he was the drama advisor at Copeg, I went and he asked me to help choreograph and do costumes for him. So
Oh, you were in
I-
Copenhagen?
Great.
I was in Copeg. I did musicals there and in West Babylon. So wherever I go, I do musicals.
he does the musicals. So
That's awesome.
I've been working for him for a couple of years now. He's working
Well,
for
you're
me.
very. Let me ask you, as far as musicians go, professional, who's your favorite?
I have to go with Billy Joel.
Okay, thank you, because I'm thinking Billy Joel, Elton John. We just saw him on New Year's Eve. I mean, I've
Yeah.
always loved him. What a talent, not only to
Yeah.
write the music that he does, but the
Yeah.
lyrics. You listen to his songs, just to be that creative, to write those kind of lyrics and that kind of music, and just everything you do is
To be that
amazing.
Yeah.
soulful, like the music
Yeah.
that comes out. I just love playing it. I love listening to it. I think it comes out a lot of my own playing.
Great,
Yeah.
great. Well, do you ever play like at lounges or anything in addition to the school stuff that you do and theater?
I do a
He's
lot of
far too busy.
I do a lot of
Debbie
shows.
keeps him busy right
I'm
now.
actually collaborating with a friend of mine right now. We're putting together some lounge type and cabaret type shows.
Do you sing too, or?
Not well,
Okay, well, you play.
but at least I can teach it.
Well, if
Well, I
anybody.
don't sing or play the piano, so.
So we're going to touch base after when you girls, after you're done singing. I want everybody to know where they can find each one of you should you want to give out that information, whether you have a website or if you have an open Facebook where you tell people to come in and, join up and everything. But we're going to take a quick commercial break. Mark, I want to thank you. We're going to hear you in a moment after the commercial. Quick commercial, and then we're going to bring you the bikini.
Stay tuned. They're coming to sing.
Stay tuned.
I am Tom Mealy for the Harrison Law Group, and I have been telling you for years that getting involved in an automobile accident is no joke. This is what we do. We're not new at this game. If you've been involved in an accident of any kind, and you go to a law firm that says you have no case, it's simple. It's because they can't do it and they don't get it. You need to call us directly at 1-800-INJURY-LAW.
Being a fireman is more than just putting out blazes and giving kittens CPR. Sometimes my duty demands I fan the flames, like when a call comes in from a lady who needs immediate assistance. Maybe she needs help with a computer thing. Maybe she wants to go antique. Could be as simple as understanding that walking in heels it's hard. Aussi simple que l'été dernier à Paris. C'est sympa. Maybe it's ladies' night in, And she wants a simple, delicious recipe for margaritas with a twist. First, a can of limeade. Now hold on to this. You'll be using it. Side note, kittens make everything better. Next, add water. Now, a bottle of light beer. No, shh. Trust me, I'm a professional. And last, and most important, Sauza Blue Tequila. Now, mix it up. Ole. Yes, that's what I'm trained for. Whether it's to help her choose leggings or pants, telling her leggings are pants, or discussing leggings and jeggings versus pant pegging at her next ladies' night in, I'll come to the rescue. Don't call me a hero. Just call me. Let me know what time.
And we are back. Back. Hello. Mic check, mic check. It's live. Anything happens. Oh, good. Okay. I couldn't hear myself. I just want to once again introduce the ladies. Most importantly to me, my sister Carol to my right, who is about to do the song with the girls, Midnight Blue. Take it away, girl.
Whatever it is, it'll keep till the morning. Haven't we both got better things to do? Midnight blue. Even though simple things become rough, haven't we had enough? And I think we can make it one more time if we try. One more time for all the old times. Midnight blue. Wouldn't you give your hand to a friend? Maybe it's not the end, and I think we can make it one more time if we tried. One more time for all the old times. Midnight blue. I think we can make it. I think we can make it. Wouldn't you give your heart to a friend? Think of me as your friend, and I think we can make it date. I just sit by the phone every evening and wait in jeans and a sweater, but I like to be where the sand meets the surf. I can't wait.
We can't wait
to be there
in my bikini.
when they
All look my way in my bikini. They don't know what to say except ooh ah ooh ya, what you gonna do ya, do ya? One more tonight sure makes me feel alright in my bikini. They get all googly eyed in my bikini. They don't run and hide. They say ooh ah ooh ya, what you gonna do ya, do ya? Go out with me. I say baby we'll see in my bikini, in my bikini, in my bikini, in my bikini. Ooh yeah, baby, baby, you'll see me in my bikini.
This is Beth.
Hi.
Oh, congratulations. When are you due?
I'm not pregnant.
Oh, look at that. Excuse me.
You're totally thin.
You look very sexy.
Brooklyn's best locksmith and hardware.
We have 3 of the largest showrooms of safes on display and in stock. You can see and touch them in person instead of browsing a catalog. We carry gun and rifle safes, burglary safes, jewelry safes, fire rated from a half hour to 2 hour. Famous name brands.
We sell Gardol.
We sell AMSAC.
The new AMSAC touchscreen.
If you're ever in need of a safe, think Brooklyn's best locksmith and hardware. Right, Lockie?
That's right, Alan.
Are you planning an event and want to include entertainment, but you're not sure where to turn? Act1Entertainment.net has provided over 1,500 events with quality, affordable live entertainment at private parties, corporate affairs, festivals, bike rallies, and more. Act 1 will fit into your budget. They're friendly, reliable, and do all the legwork for you. They take all major credit cards. Log on to Act1Entertainment.net for a free, no-obligation price quote, or call 631-758-3505 for a brochure. You'll be happy you did.
For professional motorcycle transport and towing, think Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing. Proudly serving all of Long Island, we feature expert handling and 24/7 service. So send a limo for your toy with Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing.
My name is Dr. Robert Brevard. I'm here for Multi-Medicine in Westbury, New York. We're located at 1065 Old Country Road, Suite 214. Been here for about 15 years. The practice has medical doctors, physical therapists, chiropractors, acupuncturists. We also do pain management, and we have orthopedists on staff. Here at Advanced Multi-Medicine Rehabilitation, we've got physical therapists on staff who treat an array of conditions, from neck pain to back pain, shoulder pain. We treat carpal tunnel. We treat a lot of car accident patients, slip and falls. We treat patients with knee injuries, with ankle injuries. We have state-of-the-art equipment. We've been here for over 15 years. Vast array of diagnostic testing, from x-rays to EMGs. What is an EMG? It's a diagnostic test that allows a doctor to determine where the pinched nerve is. Cora is a physical therapist at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. She's working on Stephanie, who was involved recently in an automobile accident. Stephanie has tight thoracic and cervical musculature, and Cora is doing some myofascial release work and some therapeutic stretching doing it to help her with her pain. Vicky is also a patient here at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. Vicky is now working her leg muscles, specifically her quadricep muscles, trying to strengthen them after an injury she sustained. If you find yourself in need of any type of physical therapy, please don't hesitate to call Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation, located in Westbury, New York, in Suite 214. Phone number is 516-334-7000, or find us on our website at advancedmultimedicine.com.
In my bikini. This song is stuck in my head. It was before the show even started when they were practicing. I just want to say thank you again first. I'm going to let Deb and Ted talk in a moment, but I want to thank you ladies for bringing us this. It's so enjoyable. I can't wait to see the show. I want to give a special thanks and hello to my niece Lana. Hi Lana. I want to thank my sister. I love you. No, I love you too. You're always the best in my eyes, always. And I just want to urge everybody to come out and see this show amongst all the other shows that this theater group does. But because it's their thing, I'm going to let Debbie and Ted give you the whole lowdown on it.
Well, we have a lot of shows coming up, so we hope you'll come out and see it. We have Teresa Rebeck's seminar coming up and Completely Hollywood, which you'll enjoy immensely. We also have kids' workshops. We do a lot of kids' theater classes, so come on down, bring them on down. We have workshops for the summer, and they're going to have so much fun doing it. Peter Pan, Once on This Island. We have college workshop. SouthShoreTheater.com. Nice, easy. Just find us on there. It has our telephone number on there, and it has a list of all our events and everything. And if you even want to book a fundraiser, we do fundraisers like crazy for everybody.
Great.
So come on down.
Thank you, everybody. Come down. I want to also thank Mark Levinson again, wonderful musical director. Girls, everybody, thank you for bringing us this.
And we want to thank you for
You're
having
very
us.
welcome.
Thank you so much.
It's been a great time.
Thank you.
Have a safe, happy weekend. Love each other. Be kind to one another. We love you. Come back next week to the Madhouse. We love you. Thanks.
Thanks.
You know the nighttime